Randy Posh said, "No matter how bad things are, you can always make things worse." I really like that quote because it reminds me of how my sister had bad things happen to her, but not once did she ever complain or make things worse for herself. Some of you may know that my sister Katie was diagnosed with a very rare form of liver cancer at the age of 18 in 2013. This lecture is going to explain how my sister had and continues to have a huge impact on how I live and who I live for. My sister got hit hard. In January of 2013, days after her 18th birthday, she found out that she had a very rare form of liver cancer. Only like 200 people worldwide gets diagnosed with this disease a year. I was very confused and questioning on why God would let this happen to her. I was just mad at the world. I was thinking, why would God let my sister go through all this pain when she is the godliest woman, the most awesome person I have ever met? I was mad that God allows bad people who do very bad things live, but He cannot heal my sister. Throughout those 3 years, my sister would tell me this Bible scripture, Romans 8, verse 28. And we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called according to His purpose. Me and my sister never really talked about what she was going through. We kind of just acted how we usually were, weird and goofy. Our little motto we made up was forever weirdos. I would try to hide my feelings about how I felt about this whole situation, but when she could tell that something was bothering me, she would talk to me about it and would walk me through whatever I was worrying about or thinking. Randy Posh stated, "Complaining does not work as a strategy." What really amazed me throughout her battle was I never once heard her complain or ask why me. She went through a lot of treatments and a lot of pain, but never once complained. She has taught me to persevere, to never give up just because something is hard. Her favorite Bible verse was James 1, verses 2 through 3. "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance." She has taught me not to worry about little things or stupid things, but to set my eyes on things above and not on earthly things. My sister was the wisest 18-year-old I have ever met, and I believe that no one her age will ever be that wise. Some people have told my parents that my sister was an angel on earth that God sent them. I feel very blessed that God gave me the best sister in the whole entire world. At the age of 21 years old, on April 21st, 2016, about 7:30, my sister was on her way home. She passed away on my 18th birthday. I was at the hospital with her along with my entire family for the whole day. And I will never forget my family let me talk to my sister all alone in the hospital room. It was the last time I talked to my sister one-on-one, and it was a very emotional moment. She had been in a coma for a few days, so she probably really didn't know what I was saying, but it was like me saying goodbye to her. It was a very sweet and touching moment, even though my sister couldn't talk to me. It was the hardest moment I have ever been in. I will always remember that moment and cherish it forever. I stayed for a little bit after that, just watching her slip away. For some reason, I wanted to leave before she passed because I did not want to see her last breath being taken. I ended up leaving with my brother that night, knowing that my sister would not be coming home. I just couldn't see my sister breathe her last, which is kind of dramatic, but it's true because I love her very much and we were very close. I was very blessed to have a sister that loved me and that I got along with. That night around 7:30, I was sitting on the couch in the living room in my house, and my brother came upstairs and told me that Katie passed away and now it's finally cured forever. I cried happy and sad tears because I knew my sister was up in heaven with no tears and no pain. But I also knew that it is going to be very hard for me and my whole family to cope with this. I want to live my life like my sister did. She has influenced me to encourage others and look at life with a positive attitude. Don't waste your life. Be the best person you can be. Don't put your hope on this world because this world is temporary, but heaven is eternal. Count your blessings. Don't take your blessings for granted because those blessings can be taken away from you any day at any time. Live life like there is no tomorrow because no one is promised to have another day. So live life with fun and thankfulness, and most importantly, love.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so frickin' good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should.